ISJT Group 6. Our presentation is about image repair theory. The research study is titled Image Repair Strategies, Local News Portrayals, and Crisis Stage, a case study of Duke University's lacrosse team crisis by Maria Lenrios. Presentation by D. Diaz, Jeffrey Clint, and N. Paget. Our presentation examines the image repair strategies used by Duke University in light of the crisis associated with the men's lacrosse team and the alleged rape of an exotic dancer at a party. This presentation will outline in brief the crisis, the image repair theory strategies and research methods, and the results of the research. There was also included 2 videos, one from Professor Benoit summarizing his image repair theory, and an interview with one of the accusers and one of the witnesses of the alleged assault. We will also look at takeaway lessons and provide you with discussion questions at the end of the presentation. The Duke University crisis, in brief, deals with an off-campus party held by the men's lacrosse team in March of 2006. During the party, there were 2 female exotic dancers hired, and one of the dancers accused 3 members of the men's lacrosse team of sexually assaulting and raping her. This crisis, presented at Duke University, caused a year's worth of unfavorable media attention dealing negatively with race, gender, class, and sexual violence. Image repair theory deals with a company or a person who has experienced a crisis of some sort that damages their reputation. There are 5 basic strategies that we will use in this research case study on image repair theory that companies use in order to accomplish this: denial, evading responsibility, reducing offensiveness, corrective action, and mortification. There also exist subcategories within each option. The first strategy is denial and separation. According to Professor Benoit, there are 2 forms of denial: simple denial and shifting the blame. Simple denial is a dismissal of the fact that the event even occurred, was negative, or that the entity was connected to the event. Shifting the blame places responsibility elsewhere. Other defense options, along with denial, are evading responsibility, bolstering, attacking one's accusers, or offering compensation, and corrective action and mortification. Research on reducing offensiveness was suggested that bolstering or attempts to increase credibility by illustrating former positive behavior is a much used technique. Corrective action is a staple image repair strategy and is indicated as a co-strategy with separation. Finally, image repair theory offers mortification. This refers to apologizing or taking responsibility and asking for forgiveness. It has been considered an effective response in many situations, but scholars have also been weary of implementing mortification because of the legal and financial implications of accepting responsibility when it appears that in some circumstances, other response options may generate the same level of positive reaction. Let's listen to the next slide with Professor Benoit summarizing his theory. Research methods used in this case study stemmed from 6 research questions and also used quantitative analysis of local news coverage of the crisis and qualitative analysis of Duke's response strategies. In the slide, it shows a table outlining the results of that quantitative analysis. Notice the strategies used by Duke University in the news releases and statements. They begin with simple denial and proceed to corrective action with separation, bolstering, attacking one's accusers. First, the president of the university attacks the media, and then he attacks the district attorney. Then there's mortification, acknowledging the poor behavior of the teammates and the teams, apologizing to their parents and to the university for the shame that they brought upon the university in the situation, and the expression of disappointment by the Duke University administration and the suspension of the men's 2006 season. The results of this case study examine Duke University's image repair strategies in response to its men's lacrosse team crisis. Analysis of its communication shows that the university's response was late and that it had to address both allegations against its athletes and the perception that it did not take the initial situation seriously. The takeaway lessons from this case study show the strategic communication practitioner that crises are not clear-cut. Strategic communication is complex and it's impacted by many different cultural contexts. Also, it serves to inform the practitioner that image repair theory is fluid at best and changes as the situation changes. The practitioner can also assess the effectiveness of strategies used in each crisis response. The takeaway lessons for the student is that it creates critical consumers of media and allows students to gain valuable information for future use in strategic communication pertains to image repair theory. Finally, let's look at the statements from one of the players and one of the witnesses in the Duke University crisis as reported by Ed Bradley